nickel, cobalt, lithium.
Rare earth elements, graphite.
It's important to recognize that the importance of critical minerals, but it's also important and equally important to be able to do that in a sustainable and responsible manner.
Stantec helps our clients develop their critical mineral projects by taking a holistic approach. We can provide services from the inception of a project all the way through the mining life cycle to mine closure or asset transformation.
What we find certainly these days on complex projects, mining projects, is that there's a need for integration to find the right solution.
At a company like Stantec, you have more than 31,000 resources we can tap into, and that knowledge base transcends traditional mining services into power, into water, into our environmental services teams.
Some of the top environmental considerations for the mining industry include water management, both its use, water quality, quantity, and how it's recycled has become a very important piece. Biodiversity and preservation of sensitive ecosystems and wildlife is also extremely important. Our teams bring together that level of expertise that we have across Stantec. Experts from our water sector and our ecosystem and wildlife, but also our cultural and First Nations Indigenous services.
Our mining team has a First Nations rep, actually, that really focuses on community engagement and managing some of our First Nations partners where we collaboratively execute work as a commitment to their communities and as part of some of the impact benefit agreements that our mining companies have with local communities.
It's important for us to involve stakeholders early on in the project. We emphasize that with our clients. Being able to bring those stakeholders into the discussion early on helps to build trust with those stakeholders. It also helps to identify their concerns and be able to work with them and other teams to help address what those concerns are. Difficult to do that late in the process.
Our teams use a variety of different digital tools to enable project success and support our clients. They range all the way from integrating emerging technologies into early design phases through the mining life cycle.
Mine closure is another topic that's become much more important in the last decade. Planning for closure should be one of the first things that you do, being able to visualize how projects can be closed on the landscape.
There's also an asset transformation option where the land can continue to use for economic reasons to support local communities. And that can include pump storage, it can include energy generation through renewables, or it could be for tourism.
Critical minerals are becoming much more important, primarily to support the electrification of both the grid for electricity supply and for vehicles as well.
They're fundamental to energy storage and the energy transition and the electrification of everything.